ever heard of the word emotional damage before?
Yes.
Like that time when it first got released, it was all over social media. Wherever I scroll on Instagram, on YouTube, it was always there, either in the description or in the video. But now you might ask me, why am I talking about emotional damage? Well, I'll tell you more about it later. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sitchi, 13 years old this year, and will now proceed to enlighten you with the topic of emotional awareness. Now, before I start my actual speech, I want to ask all of you a question. Have you ever been emotionally damaged before? Or probably, in other words, emotionally hurt? There's probably that one time where you felt so hurt, probably because your crush rejected you or something else. And then I know it sounds a bit confusing, like what? You must be so emotionally, what? In order to know that you're emotionally hurt, you must first be emotionally aware that you're hurt. Or in other words, basically you need to know that you're hurt. So you're hurt out, basically. Now, there are many times where we will feel we know our own emotions, but is that enough? No. We have to understand the emotions of others and be able to label them with words. Doing so can help reduce problem behaviors and also help with self-regulation. As for an example, a child who is good at labeling emotions can ask for help from the adults around him. Now allow me to share with you a personal experience of mine and you will understand more. Exams are a source of stress and anxiety for me. And I've learned that exams play a vital role in the process of learning. They are a great way to assess what students have been learning with regards to specific subjects. But even after I learned that, I was still scared, still terrified, because I am a student from the top class. In the top class, there are many competitive rivals, and they're all fighting for one goal, to get the top one. But I was just an ordinary student, enjoying my life in the top class. When I was in primary school, I used to get all A's and just one B. But now, after entering middle school, I get usually all C's and usually a few A's or B's. So in order for me to improve this kind of result, I had to start off with Chinese. Chinese had always been my most hard, and I couldn't even understand any word. They were like kanji traditional poems, and whenever the exams come up, my mind is blank. I stare at it and I'm like, what is this? What is this word? What does this mean? Why is so much Hanyu Pinyin one? Why got so much strokes? And I cannot understand any of them. So I prepared everything I need to know, my Chinese textbook, my Chinese exercise books, and my huge chunk of Chinese dictionaries. But just after studying for around 10 minutes, I got bored because it was endless. And these 10 minutes were 10 hours of studying, sitting there at my work table studying nonstop. So I decided to do one of the things I liked, and that is drawing. I thought drawing could make me feel more relieved, make me feel less stressed out, but as a result, what I drew was my Chinese textbook cover. The more I looked at it, the more stressed I felt. I was terrified. So the only option I had left was to get out of the house and get some fresh air. I went to a nearby park and sat there, thinking of ways I can overcome my exam without failing it. Until I felt a white, fluffy thing around my legs. I looked down and I saw a cat. Knowing a cat person like me, I would definitely pet it as much as I could. And my stress and worries were all gone. Like I threw them out of the window. But that didn't last long as well. When I felt kind of stains on my finger, and I took it up and I saw blood. It was bright, fresh blood. The only choice I had was to get home and wrap a tissue around my finger, and I sat there. The day my exam finally came, I was scared, very scared. So let's time skip to the end of the exam. The results, they came, and the teacher called my name. I went up, and I got the results. It was a 59. I mean, it wasn't that good. It wasn't as good as an A, and I can't be a top student either. I sighed. But at least like getting the 59 is way better than getting the lecturing, a scolding, and probably a caning from my Chinese teacher. Because I know that she'll probably kill me for getting a fail. In conclusion, emotional awareness helps us know what we want and what we need. It helps us build better relationships. That's because we can express our feelings more clearly, resolve or avoid conflicts more easier, and move past difficult feelings more easily. That's all for my presentation today. Thank you so much.